Hi everyone! Today we will be discovering how certain personality traits relate to specific academic fields or interests. Discovering how extroverted, trusting, organized, emotional, and creative you are can help you choose a career or a major since you guys will be going to college soon. In the next class, everyone will be coming up with a question to see if two things relate. In this video, we will go through one example of what you will be doing and how to find that data, and then analyze it to find a meaningful conclusion. I was very curious about one question that relates to personality and academics, which is how does extroversion affect group work? With this hypothesis, I had to ask two questions. Are you introverted or extroverted? And do you prefer group work or working by yourself? I collected all of this data, and now it's time to perform a chi-squared test. To do this, we start by putting all the data into a chart, which I have written down. I started by organizing the chart into extroverted and introverted, and then likes group work and doesn't like group work. I had 5 extroverts that liked group work, 2 introverts that like group work, 1 extrovert that doesn't like group work, and 7 introverts that don't like group work. I have the totals right here for each row and each column and surveyed a total of 15 people. Now, in order to do the chi-squared test, we use this formula, which is observed, which is the survey results, minus expected squared all over the expected values. In order to find the expected values, we find the row total times the column total over the total people surveyed. So for this first box, I'm going to have extroverted, and that column total is 6. So 6, and then likes group work column or row total is 7. So 6 times 7 divided by the total people surveyed, which is 15. For introverted, this column is 9. So 9 times likes group work is 7 total. So 7 all over 15. Okay, I'm going to do the rest on my own, and then you guys can try it on your own. Now to perform the chi-squared test, I got all of these values. Hopefully you guys got the same thing. And we're going to do observed minus expected squared all over the expected value. So we're going to break this up into boxes since this is a summation. So we're adding up all of the boxes. So our first box is our top left. Observed value is 5 minus the expected value is 2.33. So 5 minus 2.33 all over 2.33, and make sure this is squared. Now we're going to add our second box. 2 plus 4.2 all over 4.2, and make sure this is squared. Now for the next box, I'm going to do this one. 1 minus 3.2, make sure this is squared, all over 3.2. And then the last one you guys can do on your own. You guys should have gotten 7 minus 4.8 squared all over 4.8, and then plug all of this into your calculator, and you should get 6.73. Now with this value, we're going to use a p-value calculator that we can find online. Today we're going to use graphpad.com to find our p-value from chi-squared. And we're going to enter in our chi-squared value, which is 6.73, and then compute the p-value. Now it says that our p-value is 0.0095. So we discussed this in previous classes. If our p-value is less than 0.005, then our results are meaningful and there's a correlation between the two things we tested. But if our p-value is greater than 0.005, then there is no correlation within the things that we studied. So since our p-value was 0.0095, I want you guys to think about, is there a correlation between extroversion and group work within the participants that I asked? Make note and we'll talk about it tomorrow.